Hey everybody, this is Mark Saunders with Saunders Realty and Saunders Property Management, and I spent some time over the weekend reading what few details we have about Joe Biden's First Time Homebuyer program. And even though it's going to cost roughly $25 billion yearly for that program, I have to say I feel like it's going to do absolutely nothing for the real estate market. So Joe Biden has proposed a plan to offer up to $15,000 to first-time home buyers if they purchase a house, if this plan goes into effect. Now, the problem with this type of plan, it basically mirrors the tax plan from 2008 and 2009, which our market was in a complete different situation at that time. But it basically mirrors that program. And right now, with the way the real estate market is, I feel like this is going to have very little effect on the real estate market. And the big reason is we are in a total seller's market pretty much across the country. In my area, Winston-Salem, North Carolina, we hit all-time low inventory records every single month. The problem with that is tax programs and tax plans like this one, it comes from the demand side of things. We do not have a demand side issue in real estate right now. We have a supply side issue. So think about it this way. Right now it's December 2020. Everybody's trying to buy a PlayStation 5. You can't find them anywhere. They sell out almost instantly. So would it do any good if the retailers offered a $500 rebate on a PlayStation 5? No, you can't get them anyway. So right now with interest rates the way they are, that's a huge incentive for buyers. That's why we have so many buyers looking to buy in this market. By giving them an incentive to buy a house, you're not doing anything on the supply side of things. My thoughts, what you should do, two things you should look into doing if you really want to help first-time home buyers and help get this real estate market back to affordable pricing for people. One, offer a seller incentive. Incentivize people to put their house on the market. Maybe offer them a $5,000, $10,000 or $15,000 credit if they sell their house. That way more people would be interested in selling their house. You would up the supply side, which hopefully get closer to matching the demand. Right now, demand's up here, supply's here. That's what's causing the major issues. The second thing that I would do, which would probably be controversial, but I wish the Real Estate Commission or the National Association of Realtors would look into it. One of the main issues we're having with inventory issues is you had these huge conglomerate real estate investment trusts, REITs, come into towns like mine, Winston-Salem, and across the country, and they bought up a lot of the single-family housing, which would be perfect for first-time home buyers. And now they've packaged that in and they're renting those properties out. I get it. That's their, real estate's a great investment. But when a company comes in and they buy 100 to 150, 200 properties of single family homes in that very hard to find $125,000 to $180,000, $190,000 price range, that's removing a bulk of the inventory off the market that first time home buyers could get. Plus also first time home buyers are competing with FHA financing and all types of financing where these investment trusts come in and pay cash. It's made it almost impossible for first-time home buyers to compete with these big companies. So the second thing they could do is, incentivize the seller to sell to first-time home buyers or people that are actually going to live in the property before selling to these big investment trusts. And what you could do is look at adding an additional tax or something to these investment trusts after they've hit so many numbers of properties. So let's say an investment trust gets to 150 properties in their portfolio. Now they should look at carrying some type of, closing fee or something attached to that to help bring affordability back for first-time home buyers. That's my take. Would love to know your comments on Joe Biden's first-time home buyer incentive. You've got to address the supply side of things. This does nothing but address the demand side, which is already through the roof. Leave your comments below. Would love to hear your thoughts on this program and plan. Do you think it'll help the real estate market? What's your thoughts? Thanks.